sponsored by Discraft and OTB out of Pensacola, Florida. Help me wish her a happy birthday to Paige Pierce.
And a great start for our lead card. Paige is way out there. I like the looks of this. Again, beat the trees, ground action. And would you look at that, the closest to the pin.
Pierce, a look at birdie for a stroke on the card and also a share of 5th with Hanley and Dunica.
She got it. Right in the heart of the chains. Beautiful birdie for Paige Pierce.
Pierce in her 3rd on 6. It's a little short. Just to get under on the day. There she goes. Oh my.
This is beautiful. And instead of playing the full flex, this was the hyzer flip line. Passing Cat Merch's disc. Okay, says Owen.
She's got a hold of that straight drive, her new distance driver from Discraft. And she's able to go fierce into the green here. And a beautiful approach. Yeah, they're making good work of this hole, Ian.
Pierce on 10. Your best chance for birdie. And last for the field.
Oh, yeah, Ian, we may see. Oh, that's 100%.
You can take the may out of that sentence.
We will see the first birdie on this very difficult 10.
And a drop in, not even like a circle 2 make or something.
Ian,
you know?
Paige Pierce is fully back. This is beautiful to see.
Paige Pierce has a clean swing for her 2nd. Turns right up just outside the circle. It's also for a share of 5th with Hanley.
It's in.
All right, Pierce will have that circle's edge for birdie.
Just inside of circle 1.
Needs this birdie for lead card tomorrow.
Yeah,
And she
Got it. Everyone is celebrating with the birthday girl. 5-time Paige Pierce will be on lead card again for round 3.
Paige Pierce.
Coming out, ready to play.
Yeah.
First appearance on top card. This is exciting, Ian. Oh, I like the height Paige Pierce has put on this shot. Also in the circle. This hole 3 is pick the gap and throw it straight through.
Just like that, Zoe? Is that what you were talking about?
Just like that. It's like she heard me talking about it and she dialed it in perfectly to her practice plan.
Getting some turn. This is going places, Zoe.
And finishing beautifully, giving her options right up to the edge. That first bunker right there, Ian, is at about 685 feet. Let's go.
What? Oh my gosh, Zoe. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Paige Pierce putting a move on that. I just talked about how difficult it is to birdie this hole.
Let's roll back a Zucker replay of this huge hyzer mash out of Pierce into the bullseye.
Outstanding.
Pierce, her 2nd.
Up and over.
How's the distance? Really good.
Spot on. She's got a putt inside of the circle. That's right.
Pierce in for birdie in a share of the lead, Zoe.
We haven't seen Paige Pierce in this position all throughout the 2024 season, and she's here now in round 3 moving day. Oh, I was waiting for it. I heard Cat Merch say do it, and I thought, man, that has got some great height on it. And the skip based it in. She's inside of the bullseye. Wow. Absolutely crushing this. The only player to take the left gap off of the tee, and she's way up there.
As Pierce throws her second after a huge drive.
Good work.
Caddy likes it, and you can see why. Pierce for the solo lead once again. Nice bounce back after bogey on 15-16. This is crushed, Zoe. Did it? Okay.
Yep, Amanda's up in front of her, and that was a beautiful drive.
Pierce and her third.
And to be where Paige was on her second throw, have that for your third shot, and now the birdie just outside of the bullseye.
She passed the test, Zoe.
She passed the test and surprised herself.
Pierce. That will earn her a 2-stroke lead heading into the final round.
An impressive day for Paige Pierce out on Glendoveer East.
Curious what she does with that. Pierce.
This looks fantastic, Ian. Curling right around up to basket height.
Pierce for birdie.
And the basket secures the putt. Paige Pierce taking a stroke. And just a moment ago on Chase Card, we saw 2 almost ace runs, giving the basket a scare. I wonder what the top card will do. Oh my goodness.
You set that one up good, Zoe. Wow.
Even after catching those early low-hanging branches, still powers through to just outside of circle 1.
And here is Pierce to grab 2 strokes and send the lead back to 4.
And that looked very effortless. Another circle 2 make for Paige Pierce.
What an answer from Pierce right there. It kind of sounds like Paige doesn't 100% agree with this take and is going to play it provisional, which the integrity there is exceptional.
Yeah, the integrity is amazing, but the tournament director himself calling it a mode. Let's just confirm that everything is correctly gone down.
So that's a provisional par, right? Because that wasn't where her disc landed. And it maintains that 100% C1X stat. Pierce cards a par.
And it is 100% a par.
It is, isn't it? She did it both ways. Paige Pierce back on 13's tee. Settles right on the edge of the circle for birdie.
And we've seen a lot of those left side squeak in for the birdie for Paige Pierce. Add another one to her lead.
The lead is 5 over Hanley. It is 7 over the rest of the card. A little fluffy. Gets a nice reaction though.
Yeah, trickles in. She's just inside of the circle.
Paige Pierce for birdie.
Beautiful. From the back of the circle.
Throwing 5.
Again, not the easiest shot. Patent pending stance and still needs to get herself up to the green. A job well done, Ian. She's just outside of the bullseye.
And your 2024 Portland Open champion, Paige Pierce.
Your 2024 Portland Open and now 3-time Portland Open champion, Paige Pierce!
Paige, It's been over a year since you've tasted victory. What does it feel like to be a champion again on the Disc Golf Pro Tour?
Yeah, I mean, winning is definitely icing on the cake for sure, but like, yeah, I don't even know. Just being back and like feeling confident again and stepping up to a tee pad and knowing where my disc's gonna go, that's the more exciting part. Like, that vase is amazing. I'm excited to put it in the trophy room, but it's more just about like the confidence that this is gonna get me moving forward.
I mean, talk a little bit more about the road to come back from such a tragic injury back in Norway. I mean, there was a moment where you weren't even sure you were going to be able to play the game that you love.
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking about. Like, you know, usually when a tournament's over, you know, thank the spotters, thank the volunteers, all that. Like, but for me, like, I have a year's worth of people to thank, and like the first two people that come to mind are Missy and Tom, because they were with me when it happened.
It's okay. You got this.
You know, Missy was like 2 feet behind me, and I'm like screaming bloody murder. It's like 8:15 in the morning. Tom takes his shirt off instantly, removes the OB flag, like makes me a little tourniquet. Missy's like, Seth, you need to come to the course right now. And, you know, like, Jules drove me the whole way to the hospital. Like, she sat with us all day, and Ayla's like singing in my ear, like to calm me down while I'm like, they're putting my leg back in place and stuff. And I didn't know if I was gonna be able to walk again or play. So yeah, I don't even care about this tournament. I just like, I don't mean it like that. It's so much bigger. It's so much bigger than a tournament.
Talk about the most valuable disc of the weekend. You have it in your hand right now.
I definitely do. The drive. This is another part of the whole thing. Like, not being able to make money for the last 8 months. You know, just sitting there on my couch watching all my friends compete for titles, and Discraft's like, okay, let's make another disc. It's your comeback disc, and it's called the Drive. You know, I've had to have so much drive to get up, to go to PT, and, you know, keep fighting and keep throwing. And this disc is literally, I mean, I threw it every hole basically. So this disc literally won me the tournament. So huge shout out to Discraft. And this is for you, actually. Yeah. This girl was bringing the energy. You killed it today, this whole week.
Portland, we got to give it up. Paige Pierce is back.
Hey everyone, Terry Miller, the Disc Golf Guy here. And I feel like there's two options that remain. Either you click subscribe and you watch more golf and content right here on the channel, or you go outside and you play. If you're not going to do those, then head on over to the Disc Golf Network and make sure you sign up so you can watch live disc golf almost every weekend.